A machine can write a poem in seconds. It can sketch a city that never existed, compose a melody no one has played before, and generate a film frame from a single sentence. The result can be beautiful. It can be surprising. It can even move people. So the old question has changed. We are no longer asking whether AI can make creative-looking things. It can. The harder question is whether that makes the machine creative, or whether it is revealing something deeper about us. That creativity is not only the artifact at the end, but the intention, taste, memory, risk, and meaning behind it. Creativity is not just randomness. 1,000 accidental paint splatters are new, but most are not meaningful. Creativity usually requires at least 2 ingredients: novelty and value. The idea has to depart from what already exists, and it has to matter in some context. A story can be creative because it gives us a new emotional angle. A lesson plan can be creative because it helps students understand a hard concept. A scientific hypothesis can be creative because it opens a path no one had considered. This is why AI creativity is difficult to judge. The output may be novel enough to surprise us, but value depends on human goals, culture, audience, and interpretation. Generative AI does not create from a blank inner life. It learns patterns from enormous collections of human-made text, images, sounds, and code. During generation, it searches a compressed space of possibilities and predicts what could plausibly come next. That process can combine elements in ways no single person has seen before. A cathedral can borrow the geometry of a circuit board. A children's story can become a courtroom drama. A melody can shift mood without copying a familiar song. But the machine is not remembering childhood, grieving a loss, or trying to persuade a community. It is transforming statistical relationships into new artifacts. Research on generative AI and writing points to a paradox. When people get AI-generated ideas, their individual stories can be rated as more creative, better written, and more enjoyable, especially for writers who struggled at the start. AI can act like a springboard, breaking the fear of the blank page. But the same research found that AI-assisted stories became more similar to each other. That is the sameness problem. If many people draw from the same model, the average output may become smoother while the collective range narrows. AI can help one person sound more original today, while making culture feel more repetitive tomorrow. The same pattern appears in visual art. Large-scale research on text-to-image tools found that generative AI can increase artists' productivity and improve how audiences evaluate their work. But it also found warning signs. Average novelty can decline, especially in visual style, even when some creators push into new ideas. This tells us that creativity with AI is not automatic. The tool lowers the cost of making. It does not guarantee the courage to explore. When execution becomes easy, the scarce skill becomes selection, knowing which image to reject, which direction to refine, and which strange idea deserves protection before the model smooths it into something familiar. If AI can generate drafts, images, and music, the human role does not disappear. It moves upstream. The important work becomes framing the problem, setting constraints, providing lived context, testing emotional truth, and deciding what is worth releasing. This is why copyright and authorship debates keep returning to human creative control. Using AI as a tool is different from letting the machine determine the expressive elements of the work. The strongest human-AI collaboration treats the model as a studio assistant, not an artist with final authority. The human chooses the purpose. The human edits the meaning. The human accepts the responsibility. So, can AI be creative? The honest answer is, it depends on what we mean. AI can produce artifacts that look creative, surprise people, and expand what individuals can make. It can help beginners cross the first bridge and help experts explore faster. But it does not create with human memory, desire, fear, taste, or moral responsibility. The future of creativity is not a trophy we hand to either humans or machines. It is a partnership we have to design carefully. Use AI to widen the map. Use human judgment to choose the destination. Until next time, keep exploring the Atlas.